Is Las Vegas affordable for families? Thinking about moving your family to Las Vegas, everybody hears the headlines: no state income tax, plenty of sunshine, cheaper than California. But if you got kids, the real story is hiding in the line items: housing, utilities, schools, groceries, even those sneaky HOA fees. So is Las Vegas actually affordable for families? That's what we're gonna dive into today. We'll look at real estate numbers on home prices and taxes, what your power bill looks like in the summer, what you'll spend on groceries like Summerlin and Henderson, how schools and parks compare, and the hidden costs most people forget about when they budget. And at the end, I'll give you a simple way to get a family-focused consultation if you're planning a move. First up, housing. The median single-family resale home here in Southern Nevada is sitting right around the 485K mark of this in the past this summer, according to the Las Vegas Realtors report. If you zoom out to all property types, the citywide median is closer to 450. Zillow has their typical home value at about 435K. So the answer is, it just depends on the neighborhood, the home type, and whether you're looking for a new build versus resale. Would you go for a brand new build or stick with resale? Now, taxes. This is where families get a real break. Nevada's effective property tax is about 1%. To put that in real numbers, if you buy a $500,000 home, you might pay around $4,500 to $5,000 a year in property taxes. Compare that to most states in the country, and yeah, it's night and day. And of course, there's no state income tax, which is one of the biggest draws for families. How much are you paying in property taxes right now where you live? Sales tax in Clark County is 8.375%. But here's some good news: groceries are exempt, so your Costco runs for snacks and school lunches, no tax. But if you're eating out, restaurants, prepared food to get taxed. And let's talk about utilities. Power is the one that's always shocks newcomers. Nevada's residential average is about $150 a month, but it's across the year. In July, I've seen families with bills shooting up to $350, $400 a month. When the AC is running full blast, this also depends if your temperature settings are 67 degrees or 75 degrees. It's a big difference. Water has its own system tiered rates. Water company does charge $9 surcharge for every 1,000 gallons if you go over the threshold. Basically, you've got a big lawn or pool, plan on conserving or paying extra. By the way, let's be honest, how high has your summer electric bill gotten? Let me know in the comments. And then groceries. The USDA puts a thrifty plan for a family of 4 at about $1,000 a month. That's a national benchmark, but Vegas lines up pretty closely. It really comes down to how often you dine out. The no tax on grocery helps. And then depending if you're buying like organic, and then where you shop too. Of course, if you shop at places like Whole Foods, prices are more. Okay, and so where are families actually moving to now? No surprise, Summerlin on the west side and West Henderson to the south. Summerlin is the big master plan community you've probably already heard of. Tons of parks, 200 plus miles of trails, close to Red Rock Canyon. And if you like hiking and biking, it's clean, suburban, and feels upscale. But keep in mind, you'll pay HOA fees. Summerlin has both master plan HOAs, which is $65 a month plus whatever. If it's a gated neighborhood or guard gated neighborhood, those are extra charges. That second fee can run anywhere from $50 up to $350, depending on the amenities in that community. The western side of Henderson is another family favorite. It actually ranks as one of the top park systems in the country, with 74 parks and more than 300 miles of trails in the city. Families love it for the rec centers, sports programs. Housing prices are similar to Summerlin in many parts, but slightly lower in different neighborhoods. But HOAs vary by community. You have anywhere from Inspirada to Seven Hills to McDonald Highlands to Green Valley. And then you got Anthem. You know, that's just the most popular areas of Henderson. Thinking about relocating to the Las Vegas Valley? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research from top employers to the best hospitals and boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is that this guide is 100% free. That's right, 100% free. Just click on the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps. If you had to choose, would you pick Summerlin for your lifestyle or Henderson for the parks? Let's be honest, schools are a huge deciding factor. Las Vegas falls under the Clark County School District, the 5th largest in the US, while the district offers many strong magnet programs in STEM, arts, international, career tracks. The overall public school rankings aren't particularly high. Families moving with kids usually focus less on the district average and more on the specific school programs to find the right fit. If education is a top priority, many families explore private school options. Though tuition typically runs about $20K per year per child, the top private schools are often found in Summerlin with standout names like the Meadows, Bishop Gorman, Faith Lutheran. That said, there are also strong options in the south of the valley, including in Henderson, the Henderson International School, Pinecrest Academy, Inspirada, and the Southern Highlands Preparatory School, serving families in, Southern Highlands and the main Henderson areas. On the park side, Summerlin's trail system is unmatched, and Henderson is consistently ranked nationally for its parks. Both areas make it easy to spend weekends outside. Just remember, this is the desert. July averages about 105 degrees, so you're scheduling those soccer practices and playground time early mornings or evenings. So let's stack it up. Pros: no state income tax, so you'll get more out of your paycheck. Low property taxes at about 1% or less. Groceries aren't taxed. Family-friendly communities with top parks and trails. Hidden costs: HOAs between master plan and sub associations easily pay $100 to $200 plus a month in fees. Utilities: summer power bills can be double of your average. Your water conservation fees if you go over the threshold, like if you have a pool or a large yard with lots of grass, which is really rare in Vegas now. Sales tax is at 8.375% on everything except unprepared food. Commuting Vegas is care-centric, and gas is currently in the mid-high 3s a gallon. And don't forget the wear and tear from the heat, higher AC maintenance sometimes, faster landscape turnovers, things like that. So is Vegas affordable for families? In short, yes. If you budget smart and choose your neighborhood carefully, the no income tax plus low property taxes give families breathing room. But your real monthly costs, depending on HOAs, energy efficient home, if it's newer, and how you manage your AC, your water use. For a typical family moving into a single family home, mortgage on a 500K home is about $5,000 annually. Property tax, for property taxes, $60 to $200 a month in HOA. Electricity average about $150 a month. Groceries, $1,000 plus a month for a family of 4. Also, one thing I didn't mention about in this video is auto insurance. It is now a bit higher than the national average. That was a shocker when I moved from California. So if you're considering a move, the best thing you can do is get a custom snapshot, put together a neighborhood shortlist, map out schools, calculate HOA, utility costs, build a monthly budget. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.